But that also takes me into the story here that I also know a lot of female comedians, don't know them personally, because of the struggle. A lot of female comedians is now doing OnlyFans. Yes, yes. There are a lot of female.
Did you know about this?
He looked at me like, not me. He was like, a lot of female comedians.
Not Chica, but it's not. It's not like it's a whole group of female, but there are female comedians out there doing
from Philly area.
From all over, and some of them.
There's some from Philly, sir.
No, not for Philly. There's some in New York, and some is in Vegas doing other things.
Just comedians. Female comedians. We don't have to narrow it down.
Because I want to know.
How did you get the hookup?
How much do you make on a month?
Listen,
do you need a partner?
Listen, I don't know if there's any guys out there, but if I still if I ever had the body, I would be out there on OnlyFans shit.
I mean, the whole dynamic, like you're talking about, full-time comics. That's just different now, first of all, right? We're talking about in 2024, almost 25. So 10 years ago, even 5 years ago, full-time comedy was different.
It was different. Yep.
So everybody paid.
Everybody paid.
You didn't have the whole
economy
social
was different.
Media. And comedy is so different now, too. Yeah. Not that I'm an expert at it, but it's different, right? Mm-hmm. That being said, if you're a full-time comic still under the whole old school guise of full-time comedian, that means you are getting up on stage at least 5 times a night. That to me, what do you consider a full-time comedian? You're on stage at least, or you're
5 times a night.
Well, the comedians in New York,
5 days a week. 5 days a week. Sorry.
Right.
5 days a week.
No.
I don't. What's considered? I'm saying from the old school.
For the old school.
Like if you were considered a full-time comedian, you were on stage
every night.
Almost every night. That's what I'm getting at.
Is a full-time comedian is saying that's your only thing you're doing.
The point I'm making is outside of what else you might do for income, take income out of it. If you are considered so-called a full-time comedian, that means you are consistently on stage at least 5 days a week, right? Or every night?
I mean, yes and no. Like I'm not on stage every night, but I consider myself still a full-time comedian when I'm working weekends. Even if I'm not working every weekend, I still consider myself a full-time comedian. But I know what you're saying.
But
like there are comedians, like the New York comics. There are people they working like 3 or 4 clubs a night. And they're making something like $200, $300, $400
now take the money out. Now, look here. I said take the money out.
Hold on. Because all this damn time, I thought I was a full, and I'm a half-ass comedian. No, because I get on stage once a month. No.
But what about like Gary Owen and Tom Segura and those people that they only go maybe once every 2 months, but they sell out these big stadiums, so they're making 90.
They're celebrity comedians.
This is just my opinion. Those are celebrity comedians.
I'm new, so I'm still learning. Like
celebrity comedians, they can do a special once every 6 months, and that's a whole nother thing.
Right.
But we're talking about people who are consistently getting up on stage. Yeah. So who's to say? I agree with you. You don't have to only work comedy to be considered a full-time comedian, because we still got to eat.
Yeah.
We still got rent or a mortgage or baby mamas that need their nails done or whatever the case.
Bitch, you better pay for her own nails.
You know what I'm saying?
Why I got to be the baby mamas?
Somebody.
Why?
There's also different streams of income for people, like their merch, or if they've got a YouTube channel or TikTok now. I don't know. So what's the difference?
There are some comedians who are working full time and still getting. I don't know how they do it. Not me, because I need at least 6 to 7 hours of sleep. Okay, I can't do it. It will not be me, and I know I ain't shit. I am the laziest comedian in comedy, and I don't care. But yeah, I think you can have a full-time job.
I think you can have a full-time job and still be a full-time comedian.
Yeah, you can.
So I mean, but he took it the wrong way. But again, now these ladies that's out here on OnlyFans, now some of them are completely naked.
God bless.
Some of them are like in
I need to figure out.
underwear. Some of them is like just showing their breasts but not showing their nipples or their vagina, and there's some out there making a lot of money just showing their feet.
How do you know exactly what they were
Because
showing?
I was going to get into that.
He was really
I researched all this for the topic for
he knew
tonight.
all of it, didn't it?
I did my research for the
Some
show
of them
tonight.
only do it.
wearing, and what
Well,
day they
Some
had
of,
it on.
some of it's not in colors,
Listen,
black
listen,
and white.
listen.
Because they charge you half price for that one. They charge you
He
half
said
Well,
on
price.
you don't have to
Tuesdays,
pay.
One had it.
You don't have to pay. If you
look,
do
you don't have to
you don't
pay.
have to pay. But I was doing my research for
this
the
topic.
show.
Okay.
Yes.
So are
for-
those subscriptions that you have now subscribed to tax deductible
Oh, listen,
because it's for the
first of all-
podcast?
Right.
First of all, Chica, I'm a full-time comedian with not a full-time job, so I can't afford the subscriptions. Okay, so I had to go around it and find it free.
Oh, God.
But anyway, I wanted to show y'all this.
Oh,
This is-
no.
God.
No, we all right, Cole.
No.
All right, Cole, come on
No,
now.
it's this girl. Her name is Sophie Rain.
Right, this you.
She made, hold on, let me tell you, she made $43 million last year.
Doing what?
OnlyFans.
What is she showing?
But what is she?
Oh, she
Toes
naked.
or
She's
something?
naked.
naked?
No,
She's
she's
naked.
doing
No,
something
she's not
else,
doing
just
anything.
naked. Yeah.
And one guy.
Watch me make this
hold on.
rabbit disappear.
Hold on.
She got to be doing something. Come on now.
Hold on. No, just posing, different pictures and whatever. But one guy gave her $5 million for, throughout the subscription, all throughout the year, she put out new pictures. He paid $5 million. And then it had an article said with all the content creators on OnlyFans made like $69 billion. And if you add up all the
69.
NBA players, their salaries only added up to like 60.
OnlyFans made $69 million. I don't know. I find that number to be very convenient for what
Billion.
it does. Or billion.
Whatever, 69.
Right? I was
Billion.
like, nah, did they?
And all the NBA
Sure
players'
did.
salaries don't add up to that. So,
I mean, they're only playing
need
with
to
ball
lose
one
weight
night a week,
and
though.
get me some titty implants. I don't know. That's a lot of money.
What is her name and what does she look like
Her name
again?
is.
I'm not
she's
gonna
her name is Sophie Rain.
Okay. Does she look like she would be making that money?
She's not a bad.
Okay.
girl.
All right. I mean,
So all she do is get on, cut the camera on, and say, hey, and take off her clothes.
It was another female comedian. She went on and I'm trying to do
she's
my
a
Oh,
research.
wait.
No, this girl's
wait,
not a
I
comedian.
heard Rod said, wow, he must have just looked it up. He was like, wow, it must be true.
Is she cute?
I don't know. I'm just reading. I didn't know what OnlyFans was.
Oh, okay. We got a newbie in the
I
studio.
work every day, come home.
yeah.
Listen,
You got a phone.
It's this one girl who's a comedian. She went on and she did just her feet, and she made like a few $1,000s in an hour. In an hour. Well, and we all know
Look.
sex has always sold.
I'm about to set up an account if it's just feet. I got cute little feet. What's wrong with feet? You go to the beach, you have them all out all the time, unless you got nasty feet. If somebody's gonna pay you to see
Listen.
them, what?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's money to be made, and
But there's some things you don't want to do, man. I mean, like.
But your feet?
Right. Ask all these people with these stories with Diddy, right? You don't want to do some of these things because you just. Yeah,
well, it's different. Yes, that's Sophie.
Oh God, I'm going to jail. Take that
No,
off.
she
She's
is
like,
20.
boy, I know.
She looks young.
She looks young there. She does, but I seen another picture of her. I'm telling you,
Right?
these girls are making a lot. I'm sure there's guys on there too. I don't
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
He didn't do that research.
but
But
I
wonder
also
what-
saw that
I
there are
wonder what she's doing. on
they have
there.
comedians on OnlyFans now too, putting their stand up on OnlyFans.
Really?
Interesting.
So I mean, I don't think I'll make no money from it, but
So is this your way of plugging your OnlyFans
Right,
now?
yeah, is that what's gonna happen?
yes, it is.
You got cute feet?
Another one.
No, my feet are horrible.
You got hobbit
Collars and
feet?
shit.
His
No.
feet to be extras on a horror show or something. That's what.
You got Frodo feet?
Fuck you, G-Nars.
Remember Jurassic Park when the kids were stuck in the kitchen
Yeah,
and
it
that
kinda like that.
velociraptor
It kind of like that.
was
Yeah.
tapping the toenail?
When I walk in the kitchen, it sounds like the dog walking across the aluminum floor.
Oh God.
So don't be. Listen,
Just picture they're like shovels picking up all the dirt around them. That's nasty.
I love how there's books behind me. It looks like I'm going to tell a story time for the kids today. I look like a teacher. As if I could read.
So, you really have to never worry about if the world just come to the part where there's no electricity and nothing like that. You can always start a fire with your feet.
No.
You just like scratching against the sink.
Oh, now I want to see them.
We always had around with Coleman. Coleman, you hang with me. That's right. It's getting a little chilly cold. You think you could do that thing with your feet?
All the sparks come out.
Like,
don't co-sign that mother chicken.
No, I want to see.
Don't co-sign that, bro.
I want to see.
No, you're not gonna see my toes.
It's bad.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
That's enough.
well, that's some shit I just do.
Jay, shut the fuck up.
Look, next time y'all do a road gig, you feel a foot
Jimmy,
up on
cut
your
his
neck.
mic off, please. Fuck it. Keep it up. I will start a fire in this bitch. You keep it up.
All right, I'm done.
No, you
Oh,
done.
shit, that was good.
You don't hurt my feelings.
That's okay, man. Look.
But yeah, it's a lot of and like I said, to have income doing this comedy, like I said, it's a whole lot different, way different. Back in the day of the Jay Leno's and all them guys were making money. Excuse me, the club was making money, and the economy wasn't that. And the economy
big back then.
Well, they were
we're
making.
talking about, listen, I'm not knocking numbers, but our level is hard because it's so saturated.
So saturated, so
You
many
know what I mean?
comics.
They're doing so many comments. We're not making. Before, back in the day when we started, people was paying, and you was mostly in a comedy club.
Right.
Now they doing comedy everywhere.
Fucking Wild Wild.
Yeah, right.
You go to the Wild Wild bathroom. Come on, till we got a show going on in here.
I would do that.
And then all the bookers know it's really hard to get into these clubs. So then they stop paying you. You know what I mean? You got, so it's a whole twist to this thing.
Then you got these horrible comedians starting their own rooms, and they trading rooms, and they're like, we already talked about that, but it's tough.
They're not horrible. They're different.
And then, but the money back then is way, I mean, the economy is different. Like you can make $400 a weekend, and that went a long way. Now $400, you get a sandwich and a gas, you broke. So it's different.
Now we're talking about inflation. I don't know where we're going with this. 400. You know what? Back in my day, 400 would get me a damn mansion with 16 rooms. That's what it would get me. Now, you sons of bitches. I'm sorry, Carl. I'm messing with you all night.
Ladies and gentlemen.